Good morning, everyone. My name is Luke. Welcome to Ruth Farms. Today, we are going to rebuild a catch pen. Tearing down the old fence here, the old catch pen. I'm gonna build new all the way around and try to re-engineer it, works a little bit better. Works a little better and a little less chance of us getting hurt. It used to come all the way from over here, up and around. There was a gate right here, and it come on around to here, and then there's a gate right here. Taking our old catch pen down. I'm gonna build a new one tomorrow. This is my dad and my grandpa's operation. Used to have a catch pen. Come around here, somehow had a gate somewhere in this area, and then a gate on this side of this post. Catch pens where we catch the cows when we're going to sell them, take them to a sale. We get them in here, get them caught, then we run them over here and out that chute into a trailer. The other one was just getting weathered, and it wasn't engineered the greatest to begin with. So we're going to redo it. Ripped the old one up yesterday. We got a little bit of video of that. But got a neighbor's Montana 1000E post driver on my skid steer, so we're gonna try to drive some post. This ground here is solid rock, but we got some nice treated post here. We got a nice pack of new lumber, white oak lumber we sawed here, I don't know, a couple months ago now. See if we can get anything done today. Let's get at it. So this here is a Montana 1000E post driver. This thing here is hydraulically driven off my skid steer. It has a motor that somehow excites a cylinder that is compressed with nitrogen. And this cylinder, when we put pressure down on the post, it just sits there and pounds the post in. Very neat, takes so much of the work out, especially in, better ground that's not solid rock. So we're gonna see how this does. He's supposed to have an attachment for it to help break up rock, but he couldn't find it this morning, so we're gonna see if it'll work without it. We'll just see what happens. So we have somebody who holds the post, puts it in place. We have it marked on the ground where we want it. And I gotta put down pressure with a skid steer on here. Move your post. Try to go a little deeper.
We can. We don't have to have it this high. I don't know if it's like it's strong.
truthfully a family affair here on the farm. We got these, what, 6, 7 posts drove here. Now they're working on cutting and installing our white oak boards. We're putting approximately 6 foot between the center of posts. We're going to put there will be a board, and then a board, and then there'll be cattle panel mesh in between them. I think our next plan is going to be pull a string from this corner of the barn and get our corner out here, get all these posts drove, and then we'll figure out our circular motion around here. You always want to try to keep somewhat circular motion so that the cattle follow the radius instead of going into a corner. So, trying to make it a little better. We gotta fill these little holes in so they don't break the legs from our old posts. Said we're going with all treated posts, and we got white oak boards, so hopefully it's gonna make it nice again. We're using this post driver. When we're driving these are a 5/6 inch posts, so they range between 5 and 6 inches in diameter, 8 foot long. We're trying to get them approximately 5 foot deep. 3 foot deep, sorry. It's approximately 5 foot sticking up. I'm 6 foot, a little so tall. We're getting close. This ground up here is really rocky, so if we put 6,
We're going to go about 5 foot, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's just take, we're taking. How are you? How are you now?
About 16 and a half.
So it ain't getting much. We could go a little more of an angle if we want to. So this is what we're doing here. We're driving our posts, putting our 1.5 by 6s, 2 by 6 nominal lumber. Anyway, this white oak lumber we cut here on the farm, putting it on here, and then we're putting a cattle panel over top of it. So
What'd you say?
no chance of cows getting out. Slowly but steadily getting there. We got our cattle panels all the way around to here. Now we're starting on the straight stretch back here. Shouldn't be long now. These all straight board, straight shot. This won't take long. Then will be time to get our gates hung, and we got to redo this center section. Still quite a bit of work to go, but we're getting there. Looking a lot better than the old, that's for sure. Making a little progress all the time. Right around here to the corner with the panels, and I'm going on down with the boards. But you guys, she's done minus this gate. Like I said, we gotta do this divider thing. I think we're gonna make an area here where we can actually catch cows and give them shots and stuff. We got her going all the way back to there where my dad's at. We gotta put a gate there. We are pretty much done for the day. It's about time we got a little Easter cookout this evening to go to, so we're gonna get started on that. We'll get something to eat and call it quits, because we're give out. I think we've come up with an idea for storage. So I need more storage for hay and straw. I think we're gonna build a shed off our barn here. Probably come off the side about 20 foot, which brings us somewhere over in here. It'll be, I think we decided it was 40 foot long. That'd be 20 foot wide, so that'll give us another, you know, probably 100 plus round bales of storage, or I'd say 1,000, 1,500 square bales, pretty easy. Well, this is our nearly finished product. As y'all can tell, we still got to put our gate in here and up there in the corner. We got this built the other day. My dad's done the most of the work. He just got all the nails nailed up. We got to go back and put screws. If y'all can tell, that board right there is popped loose. This is going to be our chute where we can run them in here, and we're going to have to put 2 more sets of poles somewhere out here. We're going to have a head gate where we can work the cattle if we ever needed to. So the plan for this whole little area is the cows will come in this gate and or this gate. We get them in here, we lock them in here, we separate them. We kind of sort through them, and the ones that we're wanting to sell, we run them in here, all right? We're going to have a gate right here on this post that will swing back to here, and once we get the cows in this little spot here, we'll shut this gate to this post, and that will allow us to lock them in this much of an area. Then once we get them in here, we'll keep pushing them forward. We're going to have a gate mounted on this pole right here, which will swing to this pole to be able to lock them in here. All right, if we're wanting to haul them to the sale, right now we open this gate right here, and we run them through here, and we back our cattle trailer right up to this little chute, run them into the trailer, take them to the sale. If we want to work them, as in get them in the head gate to give them any type of shot, if they was to get sick or get an infection or something, or worm them, we would shut that gate, obviously, shut this gate to this post right here. This gate will be shut. There's a gate right here that shuts this. We'll run them down this chute, run them around here, and run them right up through here. And we're going to try to get a gate somewhere in here to be able to lock them off. But, and then go out this chute, and we'll have a head gate on the end of it. And we can stand out here on either side, pour a dewormer or whatever have it on them. Yeah, if that picks up on camera, none of that's straight. Don't judge us. The ground here below about a foot is solid rock, so even driving the post, when you drive them down, they would shift at the bottom trying to go around those rocks. So, but anyway, this is what we've been working on the last couple days. It's turning out pretty decent. I mean, it's a lot better than what it was. It could be better, I'm sure. I'm sure there's plenty of y'all that's got a lot better ideas than we've had, but we've been dealing with the old crappy one for, 20 years, so this is going to make a big difference. Hopefully, we're going to put latches on them where we can close, shut them or open them for either direction. So, but yeah, we're excited to have her done. We don't have any cows to catch for a little while, so not going to get to see it in action, but. So earlier in the video, I mentioned potentially us adding on a shed to this side of the barn. I think we're actually going to do it on the other side as well. Maybe not this year, but I've got a local supplier that I found that I can get 24-foot metal trusses. So it'll come out 24 foot. I'll set a 6x6 post here and a 6x6 post here, and we'll be able to span 24 foot without a post in the center. So I'm looking at getting those rafters. Hopefully, probably gonna try to get them this week. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get this thing built. This will give us an extra 24 foot wide by 40 foot long area to store hay, straw, what have you, whatever we need, equipment during the winter if we don't have anything in it. So as y'all can tell, we've just started very, very rough grading this. It was way higher up here and sloped down, so I need to get it down low enough because these 24 foot rafters are, I think, 18 inches tall. So I need to gain just a little bit more height so that by the time we get to the end down here, we'll be able to fit 3 bales high. We need at least 12 foot. And I think here we're like 13 foot right now, and we drop 2 foot because it's a 112 pitch on the rafter. So we drop 2 foot by the time we get from here to down to there. So we need to get down probably another foot deeper or something maybe. It ain't gonna matter once we get all this leveled out because the roofs are gonna connect, so the water is gonna run off, and then back here I'll just have to grade it where the water will run away from the shed, which shouldn't be a problem. On that side, it's obviously gonna drain down the hill, and on that side the same way because it's all downhill. So that's the plan. That'll be a project coming up pretty soon, hopefully. Maybe some of y'all want to see. I'll try to document some of it. We're not professionals at building sheds by no means, but my dad and my grandpa built this all by hand 25 years ago, close to 30 years ago probably. And it's withstood some very, very strong storms. And if y'all can tell, it's a windy place. I mean, the wind never quits blowing up here on this farm. So, if they can do it, we can do it. I built my shop. I built all my sheds around my shop. So, probably not going to be the way some of y'all build things, but we're going to bring you with us. We're going to get her done because that's what we do around here. Unfortunately, we don't have the money to pay people to build sheds. Or we're not big enough farmers to be able to pay somebody to build big sheds. So we got to do it ourselves. So appreciate y'all watching. We'll see y'all in the next one. Not sure what it'll be. We got to get the corn planter out and get it ready. Who knows what we'll be doing. But y'all catch up with us. Appreciate y'all watching. See y'all in the next one. God bless.